This video is going to be about my favorite things in my room. The first thing that I love in my room is this cat. I made this cat in grade 12 in arts and crafts class because there's a class called arts and crafts and I liked it. I had mixed emotions about it. But I made this cat, which is quite possibly the coolest thing I've ever made in my life. It's paper mache. Its name is Raphael. I tried to sell it to the MoMA. They said it was too beautiful for them to take, so looks like it's just me and Raphael for the rest of time. Anyways, so that's my cat. Another favorite, Raphael just fell over. Anyways, another thing that I love in my room is this book. This is Miranda Sings' self-help book, and it's quite possibly the best book I've ever gotten, and it has taught me how to be a better human, how to function better in society, and how to look after kids. It's great. I love it. My parents got it for me for Christmas, and my life has been forever changed. Another thing I love in my room, my earphones. I find that they're just super great, and I can just plug them into my ears and be like, I can't hear you. Let me keep dancing. Woo. I also don't have to awkwardly speak to people if these are in my ears. Not that I'm antisocial. Sometimes I'm too tired to talk to people and too awkward, and Another thing that I love in my room is my pink pewter headband. I got it for prom last year because I have no hair. And if you have no hair, you need a way to glam up. So I got this thing, and I love it. And it makes me feel beautiful, but sometimes it cuts off my circulation. Weigh your pros and cons, and I like it. It's sparkly. It cuts off the circulation of my brain, but it's pretty. Anyway, another thing that I love in my room is my blankie. I know it doesn't look like much, but I love it, and I've had it since I was like a little bean. So, Blankie, she's been everywhere with me. She probably knows more about me than anyone else, because she's literally always here. So, anyways, another thing I love in my room is this rock. My dad brought it back from Greece for me, and it looks like a face, and it made him think of me, because I definitely see the resemblance, right? I mean, two peas in a pod. Another thing I like in my room, I just saw it, but my Polaroids. The viewfinder doesn't work, so half the time I end up just taking pictures of like people's foreheads, but it kind of looks like I'm trying to be artsy and capture different angles, but I just don't know how to use it. But I love it. Another thing I like in my room is this giant giraffe. I was given it by a friend who obviously knows a lot about me since they picked the perfect thing. And its name is Jerome. He speaks French. He is also fluent in many different languages, and I love him, and he's very cute. How could you not? He's giant. I love him. Okay, wow, I'm out of breath. Another thing that I love in my room is this happy balloon that I rescued from the street, who I relate to a lot. I forget what its name is. My mom knows, because she reminded me the other day, but I don't know. So, anyways, another favorite thing of mine, I have a lot of things that I like in my room. This picture, me and my friend Kayla, who I met online, which I understand a couple of years ago would probably be a little bit weird, but I mean, it's life now. Look at us. We're so happy. We're so cute. We're like best friends from not across the world because we both live in Ontario, but still. Another thing of mine that I love is my laptop. I barely ever use it because I have nothing to do on it because, I don't use it very much. But I like it, and it's fun to play Webkinz on. I'm trying to bring Webkinz back, but a lot of my friends don't play it. But get a Webkinz account and add me. My name is Satan1996. Cool. Another thing I like is this little troll. It's got a crown. I made it a crown. I like it because it reminds me that not all trolls are bad. Trolls have gotten a bad name on the internet, but they're not all terrible. I just made a mess. Another thing that I like is the fattest lamb. It's sort of like a god. It started in grade 12 last year. Our whole squad has fattest lambs. We worship them. Yay, the fattest lamb. So I'm just honored that I have a god in my room. Another thing I like this plastic ostrich. It was like $8, but I needed a plastic ostrich in my room because I don't know how I was living without one. Another thing I like, this cat mug. Through my life, I've realized that people, ultimately, I think, are really good. So, I mean, sometimes we suck. But someone just gave me this mug. They said it was their favorite mug, and I said, oh, I love it. And they said, well, you can have it, and I got it. It's got a giant cat on it. And it's also basically as big as my head, so what else could I want in life? Another thing I like, my sunglasses. I have a crooked nose, so all sunglasses sit crooked on my face. And I always point that out to people, and they realize it, and then that's all that they see. And so for the rest of my life, I will be the girl with the crooked nose. Another thing I like in my room is this candle. I got it from Thistle Farms, which is an organization that helps support women who suffer from domestic abuse and violence. I think I have that right. Anyway, the candle smells amazing, and it's a really great organization. I was also gifted it in Nashville in October, so I also like it because of that. I like shells. I love the beach. If I am gonna have one day on Earth left, I would definitely go to the beach no matter what, and I would sit in the waves and just... So I have shells literally all over my room. If you want one, I will send one to you because I have way too many. My dad bought me this when I was in the hospital, and it's called a flu, and it's a giant microbe of a flu, so woo! I like crystals because I'm fascinated by the energy that they carry. This is a quartz crystal. It's like a healing crystal, and I love it. I thought I had a... my blanket! I love blankets. I thought I had a lot more shit to share. This is Gretchen. Have I talked about her? The dog ate her eye. I don't have anything else to say other than my laptop's falling off my bed. And I'm done. This was not my first video, but peace.